Hello dears, welcome back to our YouTube channel Learn English in a Easy Way.
We brings a new interesting topic for you. Let's enjoy the video.
Like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel to stay connected. Enjoy.
What's going on?
What's happened dear? So sad.
Why? Our teacher is so rude. He angry upon me.
Why?
I am so poor in math and physics.
Oh dear, be relaxed, I will tell you an interesting story about Einstein.
Okay dear. We wanted to share just the one part one found most interesting. How did Einstein learn?
Wanting to understand how Einstein learned physics may, at first, seem as pointless as trying to fly by watching birds and flapping your arms really hard.
How do you emulate someone who is synonymous with genius?
However, I think the investigation can still bear fruits, even if you or I might not have the intellectual gifts to revolutionize physics.
Whatever Einstein did to learn,
he clearly did something right, so there's merit in trying to figure out what that was.
Did he really fail elementary mathematics? One of the most common stories about Einstein is that he failed grade school math.
I think this is one of those ideas that sounds so good it has to get repeated, regardless of whether it is true or not. Unfortunately, it's not true. Einstein was a strong math student from a very young age. He himself admits.
Really?
He admitted that I never failed in mathematics. Before I was 15 I had mastered differential and integral calculus.
Yes, now I understand. The story about Einstein being an early dullard is certainly false. It's not the case that he was universally regarded as a genius, either.
In college, Einstein often struggled in math, getting 5 and 6 out of a possible 6 in physics, but getting only 4 in most of his math courses, barely a passing grade. His mathematics professor and future collaborator, Hermann Minkowski, called him a lazy dog, and physics professor, Jean Piaget, even flunked Einstein with a score of 1 in an experimental physics course.
Oh no, really? Lazy dog. At the end of college, Einstein had the dubious distinction of graduating as the second to worst student in the class.
The difficulty Einstein had was undoubtedly due in part to his non-conformist streak and rebellious attitude, which didn't sit well in an academic environment. This would follow him in his future academic career, when he was struggling to find teaching jobs at universities, even after he had already done the work which would later win him the Nobel Prize. Einstein's discoveries in physics were truly revolutionary, which certainly earns him the title of genius by any reasonable standard. However, the early picture of Einstein is more complicated than that. All of this indicates to me, at least, that it can often be very easy to judge the genius of someone after the fact, but perhaps harder to predict in advance.
How did Einstein learn math and physics?
Given Einstein's enormous contributions to physics, I think it's now worthwhile to ask how he learned it. Throughout the biography, I took notes whenever his methods of learning and discovery were mentioned. Then, I tried to synthesize these observations into several methods or behaviors that appeared to have enabled both Einstein's revolutionary discoveries and his deep understanding of the subject matter.
It's so cold.
Yes dear, let's come for a tea.
It's a good idea.
Good evening, ma'am. How can I help you?
Good evening. Please serve 2 coffee and 2 pizza.
Okay, ma'am. Please take your seat.
Ok.
Ma'am, I have already served your order in table.
Thank you.
It's really so tasty.
Yes, dear.
Let's tell me the tricks.
A. Learning comes from solving hard problems, not attending classes. He claims, I played hooky a lot and studied the masters of theoretical physics with a holy zeal at home. By the time he was 12, Einstein already had a predilection for solving complicated problems in arithmetic, and his parents bought him an advanced mathematical textbook he could study from during the summer. Einstein learned physics, not by dutifully attending classes, but by obsessively playing with the ideas and equations on his own. Doing, not listening, was the starting point for how he learned physics.
It's right.
Though, you really know something when you can prove it yourself. Einstein told that, after much effort, I succeeded in proving this theorem on the basis of the similarity of triangles, Einstein recalled. Teen. Intuition matters more than equations. Swiss education reformer Pestalozzi emphasized learning through images, not by rote.
Einstein's own thoughts were that intuition is nothing but the outcome of earlier intellectual experience. Einstein's hard work building understanding through proofs and solving problems undoubtedly supported his ability to visualize as much as it benefited from it.
Yes, right. Char. Thinking requires a quiet space and deep focus. Einstein told that even the loudest baby crying didn't seem to disturb father, adding, he could go on with his work completely impervious to noise. I was able to do a full day's work in only 2 or 3 hours. The remaining part of the day, I would work out my own ideas. Number 5. Understand ideas through thought experiments. Einstein's most famous method for learning and discovering physics has to be the thought experiment.
Books such as this were Einstein's first introduction to the power of thought experiments.
We need to go now.
Yes, I also finished my pizza. Really, thanks for your trips.
Really, it's so interesting now.
Yes, really, the coffee is amazing and the pizza is also.
Ok, I tell you the next tricks which Einstein used. Chair. Overturn common sense. With more common sense. Special and general relativity stand out as being some of the most mind-bending scientific discoveries of all time. Sat. All knowledge starts with curiosity.
Einstein believed that love is a better teacher than a sense of duty. Love of learning and knowledge is, perhaps, a more important skill to cultivate than discipline. Learning as Einstein did.
However, was Einstein's reverence for nature and the humbled attitude to which he approached investigating it.
A spirit is manifest in the laws of the universe, a spirit vastly superior to that of man, and one in the face of which we with our modest powers must feel humble.
Einstein's genius may lay outside the reach of most of us. His curiosity, humility and tenacity are still worth emulating.
Really, thank you so much, dear, for sharing the most important things. I will apply the tricks which you share and improve my life.
You also applied this in your life and got success.
I start my learning, then why, you wait. Start your journey with us. Like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel to stay connected with us. Get the firstest notifications of our interesting learning video, press the bell icon and on all notifications. Bye bye ye. Thank you.